Hi guys, welcome to another video. I'm in the kitchen, which I don't know if I filmed in this kitchen since, what was it, last year? No, not last year, 2 years ago when we got this kitchen, when we got the kitchen redone. I don't know if I've filmed in it since. But yeah, today's video is going to be a baking video. So yeah, I've laid out my ingredients already. I'm going to be making some flapjacks since I don't really fancy any cookies, and every time I bake I normally make cookies. And the last time I baked I made some flapjacks and I thought they were nice, so why not bake them again. And I was going to make fudge, but I realised we didn't have enough of one of the ingredients, so flapjacks it is. So yeah, let's get started and stuff. Most of my ingredients are laid out apart from one thing, which is the golden syrup. I have not measured that out, but that's just get everything in the food processor. So I needed 125 grams of butter. It didn't say what butter, so I just went with salted butter, I think, so that's the butter I use for enough everything. And I made the mistake last time of doing this of putting like the sugar and the oats in first and then the butter was on top, and it's still a bit lumpy, so when I was emptying it I kind of had to mix it and like crush down the butter a bit. So I've cubed up the butter and I'm putting it in first. And then I've got my bowl of oats and sugar. It's 250 grams of, it says jumbo porridge oats, I just used whatever oats we had in the cupboard. And then 125 grams of light brown sugar, which goes in here, which now I'm doing this, I'm scared it's going to go everywhere. And I'm making a mess, but didn't really think this through. Let me just pull. So I was going to move the angle, and so now that I've done that, I did like spoon try and put it in there until I got to like a little bit to be able to pour it in. While I'm at it, I just knocked something. I'm going to put the oven on 180 because it's a fan oven. 180, it's either 120 degrees or 180 with a fan oven, so I'll put that on. And golden syrup, 2 to 3 tablespoons. Now this is probably going to take a while for it to come off the spoon. One. I might do 3. finally 3. And this can be shut, and I need to make sure this lid is on properly, since the last time I made my flapjacks, I put the golden syrup away in the cupboard. I thought I put the lid, I don't know if the lid was on properly or not, or what. I put the golden syrup in the cupboard. Also thought I put it flat in the cupboard, and it wasn't. And there was golden syrup running down the back of our cupboard. So yeah, that was fun since it goes on this second shelf. So I need to make sure I put that away properly. Right, now that is done and everything is in here, put that to the side. Put the lid on. Oh, there you go. Now the lid and everything is on. Let me move you guys back a bit. Also, don't forget, don't mind this bowl here. This is to go on top end. This is going on here, and it's on here. We blend! Just turn the blending off for a minute, just while I talk to you guys. I'm just gonna grease a tin while I was blending. Yeah, with butter. I think it means like normal, like the butter like we use in the flapjacks, but I'm just going to use like a butter spread because it's easier. Now and just do it like lightly, since I think that's what I used for the last time, just like part of like a butter spread, and then just barely putting any on, and just lightly coating everywhere with it, so you can like barely see it, but you can see it's like a sticky kind of thing. This is what I done last time and it worked, so I'm just going with what I done the last time since it seemed fine and to work. Yeah. So I think it's done, since it's literally just sticking to the sides now in there. So I'm gonna open it up, check it, and then see if I can put it in the tray. There's couple lumps of butter, so I might have to put it on again for a little bit, just to make sure them lumps of butter are gone. But I'm gonna take all the oats from the sides and try and push it down into it. But yeah. We are almost there. And put this back on. Oh. That one back on properly. And back on it goes. I'm going to say it's done after another round, since not much is really moving from it and I don't want to over mix it. So I'm just going to pour it out into the tray without hopefully knocking the blade into the tub. I'm doing this really handedly. Let's do it this way. That in the washing pile, or washing up pile. And then this part is just pressing it down and making sure it's even on the tray, which is kind of the fun part, but you've also got to use a lot of strength because it's got to be level, and you don't want no holes in it. And it's got to go to the corners and the edges. So So it is kind of like so in the pan. And then I think what I've done next, which it said to do, press into the corners, make sure the mixture is flat as it can. I can't get any more flat. And then score 12 squares into it. So I think I've done 4 across and then 3 that way. So 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2. But scoring it makes some of the mixture come up a bit, so you kind of need to pat it down a bit more. Or at least that's what I do anyway. You don't have to go fully deep in when I score. I think I did go fully deep in for a bit of this, which isn't the best, but as long as you can see roughly where the line is, it does not matter. Some of these are bigger than the others, but oh well. I think also when last time I done this, I scored it and then I didn't fully cut. When I was like cutting them once they were done, I didn't fully cut, where I scored it anyway. So I don't think it really matters if you fully score it where it needs to go or not. But yeah. I can't remember if I put the sauce on before I put it in the oven or after. I think I've done it after, when they were cooling down. I decided to put some sauce in, or some sour caramel dessert sauce on it. so I'll do it after anyway. But this goes in the oven for around 15 minutes, or just until it goes like a golden brown colour. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll be back once it's done, and hopefully the kitchen looks a bit cleaner. So now that is done, also if you can hear some weird noise in the background, it could be the water filter because I did just fill that up. Let me rise that up a bit. And that I'm just going to, I don't know if this is a new one actually, this is, I'm just going to drizzle some of this over the top while I'm leaving it to cool. Because then it just seeps into it a bit and melts on top, which gives the flavouring on it, on the flapjacks, which is nice. And then there is times where I will just put a bit extra on top, but I've just drizzled a fine layer over the top like so, and now I'm leaving it to cool until it's cooled down a bit. Then I will finish cutting it, and then oh my god, things falling all over the place. But yeah, once it's cooled, I will cut it up and put it into a storage box or storage food container, and then that is that done. But yeah, there is times where I have one and then I do drizzle some more of the sauce on top. But then there's also times where you don't want it. I just sometimes like mine a bit sweeter, so I drizzle a bit more on or whatever. But yeah, that is my flapjacks. So time to put it up. I'm just gonna put in some containers. I'm just gonna fully cut down. Now I'm trying to tweak hot. So then I can try to then get them out. The first one is sometimes always the hardest one to get out, but once one is out, I don't know why I'm going for the middle one, but I am. It would have been easier for me to go for one of the corners, but do I think logically? No. And it just broke, but I'm gonna cut this up and try to get it out. Yeah, so once one piece is out, it is a lot easier to try and get other pieces out, and make sure you cut obviously around the edge or push along the edge of the pan to release it from the sides of the part of this middle one out. And the one that's broken in half I will snack on myself. But as you can kind of see, the sauce I put on top is kind of like melted in. You might be able to see like a couple of like the lines. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera, but there are some like lines that are glistening over the flapjacks. So there is the sauce on top, but it doesn't always necessarily show up because I let it soak in. So it's a thing of needing to, well, it tastes fine without having to put any more on, but sometimes it is nice to put some more on. And stuff, but yeah, anywho, I'm gonna do my hard work of getting these out and then I'll come back to you guys. So they're all like cut now and put into boxes. I think there's like 4 in here, and then the rest, obviously minus 1 because I'm eating one, are in this tub, so they don't all fit into one of these tubs. I have to do 2, but these are going in the cupboard. But yeah, so that is me baking. They will probably last a couple of days because I normally snack on them during the day. But yeah, I just thought it would be fun to bring you guys along with doing some baking with me and just, yeah, chilling, doing some stuff. Yeah, so I will see you guys Sunday for a vlog, and then see you guys next Wednesday for another random video. So yeah, so I will see you guys then. Bye.